Virgos, this is Star with Ariana. Start with your reading for April 2024. I will use Oracle cards as well as the Ideal Tarot. So let's just get down to your reading to understand what blessings April is bringing in for you. Energy this month from the Ideal Tarot is the Knight of Pentacles. I think you do want the status quo to be maintained. Possibly, some Virgos, you could face a lot of friction or scrutiny on the work front. Maybe your boss wants to hire someone who is going to be a mole in your department, but you're going to find a way to trump these situations. Sometimes, you may also find your boss lining up appraisals or meetings with clients or patrons to understand how you're proceeding. But this could be an upfront to your capabilities. You feel disappointment at this treatment. In fact, you feel insulted. But like I said, you will start meetings ahead of time, or you're going to get away with all of it. Other than that, this month I'm also picking up that you're someone who likes to maintain a placid approach, but if someone tries to bother you, then you will retaliate suitably. Let's just keep this aside for now. The final days of March, stepping into April, I do have the Nine of Pentacles. Now, you could have expected gains at this time. Maybe gains were coming up on account of the hard work. Sometimes, we feel that there's no respite, or despite putting in the effort. But this Nine of Pentacles guarantees that. I think you also needed to focus on your own self, maybe groom yourself, plan for the future. Some of you may have been a bit disappointed with respect to relationships. Maybe you felt that your person wasn't as responsive to your ideas of romance. That is why you may be feeling a bit alone. Maybe there was also extra work apart from the routine work that you were doing. Obstacles to overcome this month, or the challenges. I do have the Seven of Pentacles. Now, this is in the challenge position, so I think you need to plan doubly hard for the future. Maybe your boss is also going to be someone who expects you to be on your feet. You have to do the groundwork. Financial issues could also crop up, and it could create discord in your relationships. Some of you may also be spending time purchasing gadgets or looking into technical aspects. Maybe you're also going to be a bit hassled on account of missing objects. Influences for this month, I do have the Five of Swords. Now this 5 means that you need to weigh your words very carefully, because this is the swords. You're mentally quite alive, but then your thoughts could create discord in your relationship. So try to avoid misunderstandings. Your schedule could also go for a toss, so you need to be very flexible in your approach. Maybe you should also keep to yourself. Be on guard. Surprises are definitely in store for you. You will complete a lot of tasks. You're also someone who has ideas, but then some may find your ideas a bit controversial. Other than that, I think Virgos, you also need to focus, because there could be errors in your work. Maybe review the tasks. You need to negotiate with clients. If you want to have your way, you have to use your glib tongue to good effect. But this is something which you may be averse to doing, but that's the way forward for you this month. First 10 days of April, I do have the Queen of Pentacles. Now, this Queen is holding on to a pentacle, so gains can be expected for sure, but then you also need to look at the bigger picture. Sometimes there are people acting behind her back, so that is why there could be short-term gains, but then if you look at things from a bigger perspective, then you may feel a sense of loss. You're going to definitely feel let down at this time. Maybe your health could also bother you. Yet I think you also need to be kind towards yourself as well as those around you. Other than that, I also feel that you need to be assertive rather than let people take you for granted. You may also be dealing with a person who wants to renew ties with you, renew contact for that matter, and this could make you a bit nostalgic for sure. Maybe with this card, Great Karmic Board, checks and balances, maybe karma is going to be at hand this month. This is all about what you sow, what you reap. So reward and punishment is very likely in the month of April for Virgos. I also have Lenormand's mice. So, like I said, you may be feeling as though someone is eating into your finances or someone has let you down or betrayed you. With this mice card, it is talking about the same. Financial issues could create stress for you, professional life could also create stress. So, be very careful and vigilant this month. The next 10 days, that is 11th to 20th April, I do have the Two of Wands. Now, this is a person who's not facing us. Maybe she wants to look for better prospects. Momentary tension is going to be there. You could be discussing money matters with your mother or a female figure. Maybe you think that you're not getting paid as per the effort that you're putting in, or you wonder whether you will be amply rewarded for your hard work, but some respite is definitely at hand. Money is something which motivates you. Maybe you had also planned to put in your papers, but then, like I said, don't be hasty. Your clients will also approve of your talents or your work. Maybe your family members are also going to promote you. I think reunions are also on the cards for many Virgos. Maybe you're getting the means, so you're going to go shopping. You're going to add to your wardrobe. You're going to declutter. 21st to 30th April, I do have the Tower card. Now this is talking about you needing to act quickly. There's an urgency in your step because the Tower card is ruled by Mars, and here Mars is going to propel you to take quick action. Maybe you should also look before you leap. Maybe you should look carefully because there could be mistakes or errors in your work. Nevertheless, I think you're going to be in an aggressive mood. I think you're someone who should control the situation rather than allow it to go out of hand. Maybe you also need to lower your expectations a bit. You may have ideas with respect to a particular job or with respect to work, but then you may have to tone it down a bit. This work is going to be there, so you have to be ready for the grind. Maybe you could be a bit overwhelmed, but you need to concentrate and do what you need to do. Skills are also going to be in demand, but then you also need clear instructions from your superior. Maybe your administrator is also giving you instructions while your superior is also doing the same. So you need to follow protocol and you need to follow your boss. You're also someone who is going to get up early or work late into the night. I think, like I said, Virgos, you need to be extra focused and dedicated at this time so that the boss doesn't point out errors in your work. You don't want to be in that situation where clients or your superior is doing the same, as this could leave you a bit shattered. You could be upset on account of the oversight. Yet I think praise is also going to be there. You're going to receive your dues. With respect to your love life, I do have this card, thoughts of you fill up my senses. You're someone who is going to be always thinking about your person, or this could be vice versa. Maybe some of you are going to rekindle your romance because someone is unwell. That is why you think that you need to be there, rock solid behind your person. It's also possible that some of you could fancy someone. That is why you're going to reach out to this person. I think this person could be a bit surprised on account of the reconnection and may not know how to react. Maybe he's not going to wear his heart on his sleeve, yet this person is going to think about you. I think you should continue to be romantic in case you're romancing, because unkind reactions or unkind words could mar your relationship. I wish I could take back the things I said. So this is the situation that you may find yourself in. So sometimes we can say something unpalatable and this could make your person recoil in a shell, but you do want a consistent and harmonious relationship with your person, so be careful. Single Virgos, you could also get attention from the opposite sex. Even married members of the opposite sex could be showing more than a passing interest in you this month. Some of you could be in an unhappy connection and you could have that moment. You may want to release yourself from this connection. Maybe you think now is the time to break free. Maybe you feel that there are too many issues, or this a karmic connection that you need to do away with. The last card in this reading is caffeine free. Archangel Raphael is asking you to be free or to detoxify, to be away from caffeine or coffee. Maybe you should steer clear of coffee, tea, cola, chocolate, as it could exacerbate your health condition this month. I think some of you could also be dealing with issues with respect to your heart chakra. So heart chakra cleansing is the need of the hour. You should also engage in relaxation techniques such as meditation, yoga, or massage. You do need to release the tension and also eliminate such cravings from your diet. Another card in this reading is feathers, protection. You must understand that your angels are by your side, they are guiding you. So maybe you're going to receive messages in the form of feathers. They are protecting you. So whenever you find yourself in a tricky situation, whenever you feel the heat, I think you should ask your angels to step in, because they're going to do so only when you ask them to do so. I hope Virgos you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.